When I was 11, I opened up Netflix and watched Inside by Bo Burnham, a fairly well-known comedian. But here's the thing, Bo Burnham is annoying as fuck. But here's the thing, that's precisely what makes him so funny. He treads the line between being cringy and absolutely hilarious. Where am I going with this? At the time, as an 11-year-old, I thought this was the greatest thing I had ever laid eyes upon. But after a couple of months, maybe a maximum of a year, I grew out of it. Now, as a 14-year-old, I revisited What, one of his earlier stand-up specials. And ironically, one of the funniest things happened. Next day at school, I presented a project about the Guarani language of Paraguay, Argentina, and Uruguay. And I just so happened to be more electric, more flamboyant, and more alive. Almost as if Bo Burnham had changed my way of speaking and acting and my public speaking in general years after I put him down, only after I revisited him. And I'm 100% convinced that there are about 1,000 different pieces of media that I interacted with a long time ago, and if I were to revisit them today, they would change my character and my sense of self drastically. Imagine what SpongeBob or Peppa Pig could do to you if you were to watch them years later as a slightly older individual, a fully grown adult, or someone on the verge of death. Whatever the hell you may be. It might sound like a joke, but I swear that it's not. So in this video, I'm going to attempt to give you an idea of how these influences might still be alive, how they might have not expired yet, and if you're to rewatch or re-interact with certain pieces of media, something would be stirred up inside of you. And also give you certain pieces of media that if you consume now, will act as an investment in 10 years. If you rewatch them in 10 years, you will get a completely different sense of what they are and ultimately who you are. My actionable step would be to sit down for about 20 minutes and just remind yourself of all of the things that you used to interact with 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years ago. Because even though you might not remember now, if you actually go really deep into your psyche and go down the rabbit hole of your memory, you are going to find something, inevitably. And once you find it, reread it, rewatch it, relearn it, whatever, re-listen to it. There are so many possible things that you might have interacted with and that can now wake something up within you. And I promise that if that piece of media is actually high quality, it will revolutionize something within you. It's not going to do anything if it's just plain garbage that you just consumed as a 5-year-old child, okay? It needs to have some artistic craft behind it. Last Sunday, I watched The Social Network by David Fincher, arguably the greatest film of the 2010s. It's a movie about Mark Zuckerberg during the early days of Facebook at Harvard, and basically the first 6 years of the company. I hope I got that right. And I'm going to be really honest. It was the third time I watched the film, but the first 2 times around I had no idea what the hell was happening. Probably because the first 2 times around I was either 11 or 12 years old, an 11 or 12-year-old midget, and uncultured 11-year-old, need I add, not the genius 14-year-old that I am now. Every single line of dialogue struck a completely different chord with me. Seeing this portrayal of Mark Zuckerberg by Jesse Eisenberg really breathing in the whole entire film really reaffirmed my suspicion that it takes an insane amount of obsession and determination, okay, basically the same thing, obsession basically just being determination on steroids, to reach that level of financial success and success in general. The score, the script, the acting, the directing, it all makes for an experience that I will never forget experiencing. And I'm sure that if I rewatch any of the hundreds of films I failed to understand back in my cinephile days, I'll get something new out of them. Because I have that experience of not understanding, and that experience enables the I don't know, the insight necessary for me to actually figure out what the movie is trying to say, what any piece of art is trying to say, and have my life revolutionized by it. That being, if the movie I'm watching is actually good. So what should you revisit knowing that it will have an immense impact on your current self? And what should you consume as an investment for the version of you that will come in 10 years? For that version of you to rewatch the thing that you're currently watching and get a completely different perspective upon it. First off, of course, my most subjective recommendation is The Social Network. There's a reason why I have the Blu-ray. There's a reason why I have the Blu-ray sitting at the foot of my bed. Not currently sitting at the foot of my bed, it's currently sitting in my hands, but you get the point. It just revolutionized the way I think watching it this Sunday, and yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, it has aged like fine wine and will continue to age like one for the rest of human existence and the rest of technological development. And I need to admit that it kind of convinced me to start getting into STEM. I still don't love it, but it convinced me to stop hating it. Second is any big, long book that is known for its revolutionary nature, its size, or its, influence upon the world, whatever you want to call it. It's quality. Yeah, let's just sum it up like that. Any book that is known for its quality. Long book that is known for its quality. I actually made a list, and I'll give you 10 examples, such as Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy, In Search of Lost Time by Marcel Proust, Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. Why am I pronouncing it with an English accent? Ulysses by James Joyce, 100 Years of Solitude. In my opinion, the most impressive work ever put to paper. So, take that as you will, maybe with a pinch of salt, I am no expert. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, The Bible or the Quran by... The Complete Works of William Shakespeare, specifically King Lear. It's such a good play. Just read it over and over again. You will get something out of it. Even if you have aged 5 days, 1 week more. Any long prose poem, like, not prose poem, any long poem like Paradise Lost, the Homeric poems, no, the Homeric epics. Why am I not reading what's on screen? Or Dante, and last but not least, Dostoevsky. It's self-explanatory. Third, last but not least, is anything that you used to like or currently like. As long as you have this idea in your mind that, hey, it's going to influence me with the passage of time, that influence will never expire, that time doesn't matter, whatever. I put on a watch specifically for this. I have not used it till now, but whatever. Art will change you in one way or another. I guarantee it. You can take my word for it. Did you used to play Minecraft when you were 8? Play it slightly more now. Play like 1 hour on a Saturday when you have nothing better to do and see what happens. Just see what happens. Don't stress about it. And yes, Minecraft is high quality. I used to love Bo Burnham. I fell out of love, so I revisited him 3 years later and fell back in love. What's something similar that you can revisit? What's something that changed you or hasn't changed you, didn't change you, that might change you right now? Or what's something that you can watch right now or read right now as an investment for your future self, as an investment that will come in, that will reap Jesus Christ, Rhetoric 101, whose benefits you will reap, 10 years later. Fuck it. So go back, rewatch, re-listen, replay, whatever. Because influence doesn't expire, it waits.